If your business or nonprofit is not able to work anywhere, anytime, on any device, then your organization is working at a competitive disadvantage. Learn how to transform your business or nonprofit by embracing the modern workplace. Learn how to implement a robust collaboration system that works for your internal team and your external partners. Learn how to effectively communicate with everyone in your business. Learn how to securely put all the solutions in place without sacrificing security. If you're ready to embrace the modern workplace, then you're ready for My365. By leveraging Microsoft's SharePoint, Teams, Power Apps, and Endpoint Manager, My365 brings together a complete cloud solution. My365 provides collaboration, communication, automation, and security in one simple, fast, and scalable solution. So, if you're ready to embrace the modern workplace, contact the team at IT Pros Management for more information. And remember, with IT Pros Management, you can relax. IT is covered.
Good afternoon, everybody. This is Randy Martinez from IT Pros Management. I want to welcome you to the webinar today. Say hello to your new superhero, Microsoft Business Premium. We're very happy to have everybody here today and to basically provide you some information on this product, Microsoft Business Premium. This product is something that is very true to our business. We use it for several clients, and we find this solution to be something that allows every business, whether big or small, to be able to scale up and into a modern workplace solution. So I wanted to put this webinar together and this training to present the different features and capabilities of this Business Premium product from Microsoft and be able to share some information on what this product can do for your small, medium-sized business or your nonprofit. Especially for nonprofits, this platform is a very, very good product. So with that, let's get going here. So what are you going to discover today? We're going to discover a few things during this training. First of all, what is Microsoft Business Premium? We are going to discuss what that is specifically, what it can do, and we're going to provide you with information on the different pieces of the puzzle, you might say, of this particular platform. How can Microsoft Premium help transform your business to modern workplace? So this product is designed to help an organization that is currently potentially tethered to the office be able to move into the modern workplace. And what does that modern workplace mean? Well, my simple definition is being able to work anywhere, anytime, on any device. That is what I envision when I say a modern workplace, is the ability for your team and your staff to be able to be untethered from the office and still be fully functional and much more productive in what the work that they're doing. And Microsoft Business Premium allows organizations to be able to achieve that in a very cost-effective fashion. What are the various solutions that come with Microsoft Business Premium? So again, Microsoft Business Premium is a solution, and within that solution, there are various components that make up the entire solution package. And we're going to go through what those individual pieces are and how each piece can help you get your business into that modern workplace. Why should your business take advantage of Microsoft Business Premium? We want to basically discuss the value of this solution for the organization, and so it can actually be used to help the organization grow and again scale up in a cost-effective fashion, and all staying within one single platform. So in a lot of companies, you have organizations that have pieces of the puzzle all over the place, different vendors, different solutions. With Microsoft Business Premium, it allows you to take all the pieces of a world-class solution, which is a company like Microsoft, and be able to implement them into your organization, into your business or nonprofit, and be able to move your organization into that modern workspace and into a more untethered, remote access, anywhere, anytime type of solution. Now, who's this for? Well, this is for you, okay? If you're a C-level executive or an executive director, if you're looking for a cost-effective way to modernize your organization's IT systems and improve productivity and efficiency in a secure manner. So if you're a C-level CEO, CFO, COO, CIO, I covered all those C's right there. This is for you. This is going to show you how this solution can help your organization move to that more modern working environment that a lot of large organizations are now uh, employing and are using to allow their staff a much more robust and collaborative way of working, which hopefully will increase productivity in the long run. This is for you if you're an IT leader, if you're an IT manager, an IT director, a CIO, and you're looking for a single platform to build out the company's modern workspace. So if you are now under an initiative that you want to take your organization into that more modern working environment, this is for you because this is going to show you a solution that you can employ in your organization to be able to grow and scale that organization up using the Microsoft Business Premium solution. And this is for you, for business owners, if you want to secure a scalable solution to grow their business securely at a great price point. So if you're a small, mid-sized business, 1, 2, 3, 10, 15, 20 employees, Microsoft Business Premium is the solution for you to be able to then grow your business in a way that is scalable, secure, and provides you a lot of value for the investment that you're putting into the Microsoft Business Premium package. Why should you listen to me? Well, as I mentioned before, my name is Randy Martinez. I'm the Vice President of Technical Services for IT Pros Management. I've been doing IT solutions and services for businesses and nonprofits for over 30 years now. I started off as a reluctant technician, moved into a network administrator role, systems administrator, and so on and so and so on. And I've done a lot of things within the IT world. So I've got a lot of experience and know how to implement solutions from a business perspective as well as a technological perspective. I've written several books. I've done a lot of TV interviews. I've been featured on a few magazines. So I am somebody that really comes in from a business perspective as well as an IT perspective, and I'm able to put those two worlds together to make them function properly. And in today's world, one of the biggest things is being able to have people work in various areas and various conditions, various times. And the business premium package is something that I think is going to help you guys do that. Why do I do this? Well, this is my why. My why is my family. Everybody here means a lot to me in these pictures, and these folks are why I do what I do day in and day out, and allows me to basically um, focus on what needs to get taken care of. And my long-term goal is to leave a legacy for them and be able to make sure that they are taken care of. And I spend a lot of time helping everybody out, but at the end of the day, this is my why. This is why I do what I do. Now, why am I so passionate? I'm really passionate about what I do when it comes to information technology because I really believe that we can provide value and leverage technology for businesses to be able to grow and scale. I grew up reading comic books. All right. That's what I did when I was young. And that's literally how I learned how to read is reading comic books when I was a young kid. And basically growing up, I really saw the heroes in the comic books as something that I wanted to emulate. The hero mantra, I call it, helping and service. It's deeply ingrained in who I am and how I do business. So I want to make sure that everybody understands I am here because this is what I am passionate about. And I really want to make sure I help your business, your organizations as much as I can to help secure it, to help allow it to grow, to scale. And I want to provide solutions and services that allow us to take care of that and do that. And we've built our company on this culture of service and assistance so that hero mantra or hero ethos, as I call it, is something that is built into our organization. And we want to make sure that we myself as a leader in the organization want to make sure that our team also embodies that idea of service to and assistance to our clients and our customers to help them grow and scale. So, what is Microsoft Business Premium? All right. Microsoft Business Premium, it's a complete productivity and security solution for small, mid-sized businesses. It provides comprehensive cloud productivity, security, and is designed especially for small and mid-sized businesses, basically anything between one employee, like I mentioned, to 300 employees. Okay. This is a license from Microsoft that comes with a myriad of solutions and services within itself. What I'm going to be doing today is going through each one of those and explain to you how those things are used individually. And I'm also going to show you how you can put it all together. And once you put it all together, that's when you get that modern workplace experience. The solutions one by one are productive, make sense, they help in business, but one piece of the puzzle is not the solution, obviously. The solution is taking all the pieces of the puzzle, putting it all together to draw out a mosaic and produce something that you're able now to call your modern workplace all under one single umbrella, under one single license. Why is Microsoft Business Premium such a great value? Okay. Well, it's a great value because it enables your employees to be connected and productive, whether they're working on-site or remotely, with best-in-class collaboration tools like Microsoft Teams. Microsoft Teams is the big component of the Microsoft Business Premium solution. And it comes with that. So it gives your team the ability to work anywhere, anytime, on any device, and have that consistent collaborative team effort put together on one package. It also provides your employees with a secure access to their business data and apps and helps ensure that only authorized personnel can access confidential work data. Implementing the solution is also moving your data storage to a cloud solution. So we're going to talk a little bit about that later. But this package allows you to do that, to be able to store your data in the cloud. So again, it becomes accessible, but in a secure fashion. Security is key. Security is something that Microsoft Business Premium provides, and it's something that we as an organization, when we implement these solutions, are key into making sure that we are implementing a secure platform for our customers. It also helps defend against sophisticated cyber threats, safeguards your business data with advanced protection against phishing, ransomware, and data loss. That is one of the solutions that's part of the overall business premium package, and I'm going to cover that with you here in a little bit. It's also going to help you manage and secure devices, whether they're Windows, Mac, iOS, Android, to connect to data and help keep those devices up to date. So it comes with a device management component that allows you, and this maybe perks the ears up of any IT director, IT manager that's on the training right now. Business Premium allows you to implement management, a secure management over your devices that you're responsible for managing and maintaining. So what's included in Microsoft Business Premium? Everything that you see here on the screen. We'll go through it really quick. Obviously, we all kind of know the standard stuff, Word, Excel, PowerPoint, the Office suite of products as it's known, but it also includes SharePoint. It also allows you to have an Exchange emails service, Clipchamp, which is a video, actually graphic editing tool, Microsoft Loop, Microsoft Entra for some of the older folks on the call, older IT folks. Basically, this is Azure Active Directory, Intune, Microsoft Defender, Azure Information Protection Services. So as you can see, this solution, Microsoft Business Premium, comes with various amounts of solutions in it that put together make it a robust and strong platform to be able to build your organization onto so that you can actually have a modern workplace environment by implementing this, and all the solutions that you see on the screen here are available within that one single package. What apps and services can I use with Business Premium? Okay. So we look at basically the environment that most of us are used to working in. We deal with email, calendaring, spreadsheet, presentation, personal data storage, online meetings. These are things that most businesses today uh, do day in and day out. So the first thing I want to bring out is the fact that the Microsoft Business Premium platform allows you to have all the things that you're used to using, whether you're using, you're using email, you have the Outlook client. If you're using creating spreadsheets, you use the Excel product. presentations, you have PowerPoint, document creation, you've got Word, personal data storage, meaning a data storage just for your organization. Um, for you, I'm sorry, is OneDrive. So OneDrive allows you to store up to a terabyte of storage per user in the cloud, and it's something that's a big value in today's world. And finally, Microsoft Teams, which allows for online meetings. It has a lot more tools to it, a lot more productivity to it, but most people use it for online meetings in replacement of other platforms. So by getting Business Premium, you inherently will get all these applications and services off the get-go, which is the ones that we're normally used to using when we say Microsoft Office or Microsoft 365. But again, as I mentioned before, there's a lot more here that you probably didn't know, and that's the reason that you're here for this training today, is to learn what those additional features may be. How does Microsoft Business Premium take care of your data storage needs? Okay. So when we say data storage in Microsoft, first thing that comes into mind is SharePoint. Let SharePoint provide your data storage and more. I'm going to play a quick video here to kind of see what SharePoint can do, and we'll come right back to the training.
When you want to connect, inform, and manage content across your company, SharePoint and Microsoft 365 brings it all together. It's a place where you can host your team's intranet, like a team site to co-write documents, track projects, and share resources, or a communication site to engage with and broadcast news to a bigger group. Text, images, and documents let you personalize content and get it looking sharp. Hey, that's nice. SharePoint is where you can search and discover expertise and insights to connect the dots in your work. Streamline your team's day-to-day with workflows. Ugh, so much better. And collaborate securely with people both inside and outside your org. So, stay ready and keep your team mobile and resourceful with SharePoint.
So as you can see, SharePoint allows for a lot of different things to be able to be done with it. It's not only a data storage, a data repository. We at IT Pros Management, myself and my team, are able to design not only a data storage area using SharePoint, but we can provide a much more robust and collaborative intranet, as some people may call it back in the old days, but really a modern workspace experience where we're able to take SharePoint and all the components that are available for it and put together a solution that allows your organization to not only store data securely, but then be able to have access to that data, and along with many other tools and solutions that you may have, whether it's additional websites, additional video training, we can take the SharePoint platform and customize it for your business specifically. So that's something that SharePoint brings. And again, this is something that's part of that business premium licensing package. How does Microsoft Business Premium take care of our data storage needs? And again, we're looking at being able to take your data anywhere, on any device. On the screen, you see a SharePoint sites that have been developed out, and then you're able to access those sites from any type of device, whether it's a computer, Mac, Windows, a tablet, a phone. I personally use it for my mobile device a lot. I'm in the field a lot, out on the road, and I'm able to access our corporate SharePoint sites on our mobile device in a very quick fashion that gives me access to all the data that my organization has that I may need at a moment's notice to be able to access in a secure fashion from my mobile device. So this is something that I always tell people: if you're able to get a solution that can not only bridge the gap between data storage and then also providing that collaborative workspace, which SharePoint does, it's a win-win situation. You're basically at the position now where you're able to bring SharePoint in and allow it to share data, provide data to internal users, share data with external users. And the key phrase here is share data in a secure fashion with external people and internal folks, and then also be able to access that data whenever you need it. It's something that in today's world, data is king. And if you have don't have access to it, it really hinders you and your ability to be able to perform your job in an effective fashion. So SharePoint is the solution that comes with Business Premium that can be developed out, customized for your organization. When I say customized, I truly mean customized to a way that you want it down to your brand colors, logos, how you want your layout to look like. It's a lot of different components that can be put together, and it's something that our team at IT Pros Management has gotten really good in presenting and implementing in organizations. And we're really proud of that feature because we have worked very hard, especially during the pandemic. We really got good at doing a lot of things that would allow people to work remotely. And we are now one of the few organizations that is able to implement these type of solutions in a way that is meaningful to many different types of industries and verticals. SharePoint lets you build great sites that serve as not only data storage, but as collaborative sites. And again, I wanted to kind of visually show you what some of those sites can look like. These are various SharePoint sites that have been designed that can be used for multiple types of businesses, whether you're a law firm, an accounting company, a logistics company, manufacturing. SharePoint really is the platform that you could build a lot of great internal systems and internal services and solutions for your organization to help collaborate and make your company much more productive. Next, let's answer the question, how does Microsoft Business Premium handle our collaboration and communications needs? Well, the best way to collaborate and share securely is to use Microsoft Teams. Teams is included in Microsoft 365 Business Premium. All right, Teams is a platform that allows you to not only communicate when it comes to doing video calls, actually using voice calls, chatting, but it also becomes a platform that allows you to connect all the different pieces that are within the Microsoft ecosystem and external services and solution into one single platform. So if you wanted to access your Microsoft files, folders from SharePoint, you could do them from Microsoft Teams. There are people, especially people in our organization, that live in Microsoft Teams. And when I say that, that means that they open up Microsoft Teams and that's how they do their work all day, communicating, collaborating, accessing data, accessing different applications, all within the Microsoft Teams application. So Teams is very powerful. Microsoft has spent quite a bit of money, technology expertise into Teams, and it's become a powerhouse platform for a lot of businesses, rivaling some of the other online meeting tools that are out there. Microsoft Teams does provide the solution that allows organizations to expand their collaborative state and also the communication, and allow them to really be able to work with people, whether inside the organization or externally. The video calls are awesome on Microsoft Teams. The chatting feature within our own company at IT Pros Management, we have pretty much kind of stopped using email internally. We use Microsoft Teams chat to communicate internally. It's faster, it's much more efficient, it's easier to navigate and to search than email. So internally, our organization has kind of gotten away from emailing. We still use email, obviously, for external purposes, but internally, I probably send one email to our team a week. Basically, everything else is done through Microsoft Teams. The communication platform is very good. So now I'm going to play a quick video here also to show you basically some details or some nuances of Microsoft Teams, kind of an introduction to it. So let's go ahead and listen to this, take a look.
This is Microsoft Teams, the app where work and collaboration is happening today, even when everyone isn't in the same room or time zone. Teams is a space where you and your team come together, but it's more than just a place to chat or join meetings. Teams bridges the gap between in-person and remote teammates. It makes working in real time or at your own pace easier than ever before. Teams is built for hybrid work, so you can stay informed, organized, and connected, all in one place. Now let's take a closer look at how collaboration works in Teams. Chat is where you can message someone or a group of people to talk about, well, anything. Teams and channels create focused spaces to gather the right people to work in the right context with files and conversations. Under Calendar, meetings connect the flow of work before, during, and after you meet, so prep and follow-up are easy to find. Apps is the doorway to new ways to work together. Find familiar apps and new ones to simplify, customize, and manage how you work. How we get work done together has changed, and Teams is made for today's workplace. Built to give you the flexibility to do your best work your way.
So as you can see, basically Microsoft Teams is that collaborative, all-in-one workspace that I mentioned. I don't know if you noticed in the video, they were able to add additional apps outside of Microsoft apps. You were able to add additional apps and a lot of business and development companies and vendors are designing apps to be integrated into Microsoft Teams because again, Microsoft Teams becomes that all-in-one platform that you could kind of open it up and you spend most of your day working in. If you notice also in the video, they were chatting back and forth. That's kind of how a modern environment works where the communication flows freely. You can segregate individual teams or groups of people into a separate channel, to a separate team, so that you can have communications within that organization, within that group of people. So it gives you the flexibility to not only work as a large organization, but then gives you the ability to have individual teams focus on whatever project or work that they may be doing within their own little confined area, but still stay in that overall scheme of being able to communicate and see what's going on with the rest of the organization. Microsoft Teams is a secure platform, and it's something that also offers voice capabilities. So if you needed some kind of VoIP or voice over IP system, Microsoft Teams allows that as well. But internally, you can use Microsoft Teams to call each other, the typical call that we're used to calling a person on a phone, but this time you'll be calling them on a computer or doing ad hoc video calls. So if you wanted to do a video call with somebody, you could do it on Microsoft Teams. You can install that app on your mobile device and then take that with you when you go out the door. So you don't need that phone anymore. You can have that app and do all your communications via that application in a secure fashion. Next, we want to cover how does Microsoft Business Premium handle our identity management needs? What is identity management? Well, identity management is logging into things. What is the ID and the password that allows you to log into different things? All right. The solution for that, and again, it's something that's part of this Microsoft Business Premium licensing, is Microsoft Entra. And then for some of the older folks again on the call, like myself, this was called Azure Active Directory. It's called now Microsoft Entra. And Microsoft Entra is just a cloud-based identity and access management service that enables your employees to access external or internal resources. Microsoft Entra also helps them access internal resources like apps on your corporate intranet and any cloud apps developed for your organization. So what this is basically is a management system built into Microsoft in the cloud that allows you to access different platforms using that particular identity. When I say identity, I mean typically your email address and a password, and then some kind of two-factor authentication associated with that. So with Microsoft Entra, you could create a directory of folks, assign them their credentials, and then those credentials would be used to A, log into their computer, for example, B, log into their email, C, be able to log into a SharePoint site, to access data, to access different resources on a SharePoint site. So Microsoft Entra becomes that overall, in the old server days, Active Directory that was locally. Now it's Microsoft Entra. It's a cloud-based Active Directory structure, and it allows folks to be able to set up those identities in the cloud. And a lot of companies now are using Azure Active Directory or Microsoft Entra as a single sign-on solution. So if you haven't noticed, sometimes you go to an application online and it allows you either to use your Apple ID or your Facebook. Well, you're also going to be able to use your Microsoft account as a single sign-on. And because Microsoft has done it's kind of the leader in identity management when it comes to businesses, whether it's a large enterprise or a small, mid-sized business, Microsoft Entra is the solution that vendors and let's say insurance companies, even though if you've implemented this solution as part of your business's overall IT environment, it shows a level of maturity because you're not just having people log into your computer. You have a centralized identity management system in place, which a lot of cyber insurance companies look for to make sure that there's some place that can be the single source of truth for who can log into what, access what, and Microsoft Entra allows you to do that. Next, how does Microsoft Business Premium handle our device management needs? The answer is Microsoft Intune. Okay. It was known as Endpoint Manager. It's been going back and forth, the naming convention. You might hear it called Endpoint Manager. You may hear it called Microsoft Intune. I think they're going back to Intune. Microsoft likes to change names sometimes. But Microsoft Intune security manages identities, manages apps, and manages devices. So what Microsoft Entra is for your user ID or your user profile, Microsoft Intune is the same thing, but now for devices. And it allows you to manage devices. It allows you to automate installation of applications. So for some business owners, this may not mean a lot. For some of the IT folks on the call, IT managers and IT directors, this is meaningful because it's a solution where you can actually be able to manage effectively all the devices that you're responsible for maintaining and securing. Microsoft Intune is a great platform also to be able to automate and configuration and setting up profiles and setting up different ways you want your devices to behave, all from one single platform. Policies are a big piece of Microsoft Intune, so you can push out policies to the devices that are enrolled in Microsoft Intune and be able to apply policies that make sense from either a baseline or you can create individual policies for your respective business. There are best practices that should be followed and standards and what we call baselines that Microsoft does provide. We, as a consultant and a Microsoft partner, we design customized baseline policies under best practices. So we don't necessarily use the ones that Microsoft provides. We build our own. We build our own from scratch to make sure that we are addressing every single piece of security or need for a particular client to push out those individual policies to those managed devices, again, using the Microsoft Intune solution. So Microsoft Intune is that one platform for devices to be able to manage them in a single way, a single platform, and extrapolate information that you may need at a moment's notice. How many devices do you have in your organization? Serial numbers, profiles for those particular devices. And then also we move into the application. You can actually set up and push out applications to those devices. So if you have a scattered workforce or you have a lot of people working from home, or you've got a lot of devices, Microsoft Intune is excellent for being able to push out specific applications to those devices without having to go around one computer at a time and install it. It's a way of managing your environment. It's included. It's part of the Microsoft ecosystem, and it's part of it's something you get as part with that business premium package. You can actually move your organization to that and then start actually maturing up and scaling up your organization from where you are today so that your organization becomes much more mature in a way that makes sense in a platform that is secure and in a platform that allows you to grow as you start increasing business revenue. And hopefully with the collaboration of the solutions that we're putting in, that would be put in place, it would be great. Your company could expand. You could now move into different markets because you now have a platform that can scale with you at a moment's notice. So something that we are very proud of, especially when it comes to the Microsoft solutions, in particular Intune, is we able to support people in multiple locations at a moment's notice, be able to issue equipment, push out applications, push out security, and be able to do it in a quick fashion in an effective way so that the organization can actually take advantage of the investment that they're putting into their technology. How does Microsoft Business Premium handle our security needs? Microsoft Defender XDR. It was called Microsoft Defender previously. It's now Microsoft XDR. It's an extended detection and response solution that automatically collects and correlates and analyzes signal threats, alerts data from across Microsoft 365 environment, including endpoints, email applications, and identities. So what this is doing is basically defending all those pieces of the puzzle that need to be protected, whether at an endpoint, and in layman's term, what is an endpoint? An endpoint is a computer, a tablet, a desktop device, anything that interfaces with a human being that has a human being on the other side of the keyboard. That's an endpoint. But on top of that, you also get the ability to secure your email, secure applications, secure your user account. Microsoft Defender XDR is that new solution that Microsoft has put out, and it has made Microsoft Defender, which was a good product, has made it much better now with the additional component of the XDR feature, which is that detection and response capabilities. This solution is there. There are a lot of other solutions on the market for protecting, but if you're looking for something that's part of the Microsoft ecosystem that you could deploy quickly just by having that license available to your staff, this Microsoft Defender XDR is something that you should take advantage of because, again, you're getting that included in your Microsoft Business Premium licensing. So, how can we put all these pieces together? We kind of go back to that original idea of there's different pieces of the puzzle, there's different areas, different solutions and different services that come with Business Premium. This is a diagram that was provided by a partner of ours, NetLogic Computer, David Swenson. He put this together. It's a great, great, great graphical representation on how the Microsoft Business Premium licensing can help your organization put a modern workplace and solution into place. And it visually represents kind of all the connectivity of all the things we've been talking about, whether it comes to the Microsoft suite of products, like, Excel, Word, Teams, that all is included in that solution. It can allow you to connect to various areas, how things are identity management is put into place, policies, how those policies interact with individual computers, devices. It's a great graphical representation. When I first saw this, I go, wow, this is really, really good, because it gives you the ability to see how when you take the pieces that are all part of this puzzle, put them together, this is what you come up with, a modern work environment. And this could be for any business. This is not, it may look a little complicated if you're not used to seeing these types of drawings, but you can implement these in a two-person law firm, a 20-person CPA firm, a medical practice, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10 doctor medical practice, all the way up into a enterprise solution, 200, 300, 400, 500 users. It's still the same. So it allows you to scale. And that's a great thing about this. Microsoft has leveled the playing field with the Microsoft Business Premium licensing subscription. They leveled it because now not only do large organizations that are previously would, pay thousands, and if not tens and thousands of dollars, or hundreds of thousands of dollars to be able to implement something like this. Microsoft has now leveled the playing field where whether you're a small, medium, or even large organization, the same process goes into developing this out. It's just a numbers game at that point. How many users, how many devices, but the platform can support a large number of users. So it's something that, from a standpoint of being able to take a product and put it all together, this is what you can come up with at the end. And we at IT Pros Management have been working in this type of environment for going on almost 5 years now. And when the pandemic hit, we weren't affected from a work standpoint because we were already in this environment and we were able to continue working with no problems without having to scramble worrying about, server access, remote access, back to an office. This takes all that away. This untethers you from your office, your headquarters, and allows you to work in a much more secure fashion, offsite, remotely, and anywhere, anytime, and again, on any device. So this is one diagram that, if you're looking at it right now, take a screenshot of it, gives you a really good idea on how all the pieces of the puzzle are put together. So if you want to basically take control, how can we put all these pieces together? You want to take control of all these different components that you get with this business premium licensing. You can contact us. Contact us scanning the QR code that you see on the screen right there. It'll take you to the website that you see at the bottom of the screen, and there you can request, more information on Microsoft. We call it My 365, which is basically what I showed you previously on the previous slide. That's a whole viewpoint of Microsoft 365, but My 365 meaning we take Microsoft 365 components and we make them yours. We design it, develop it, implement it, support it, maintain it, and we are able to do that with a very strong team of people that have the expertise to be able to handle all the various solutions that the business premium license brings to the table in a way that makes sense for your organization. So customization is also one of the big key features. So if you want more additional information on the My365 product or the Microsoft Business Premium, go ahead and scan that QR code or go to the website, itprosmanagement.com/Microsoft 365, and get some information. Again, can provide you a good buyer's guide on the different solutions that Microsoft brings, but we can also have a discussion. And again, these are business discussions. These aren't really technical because again, we always start any kind of engagement or we start any kind of conversation with business owners and business leaders from the standpoint of operations, business, and risk management. And then after all that has been ironed out, then we get into the technical part of it. So don't feel like this is a technical call if you were to schedule something. This is going to be what we call a discovery call to see where you are today. What are your plans for the future, and how can this solution particularly help your organization, whether you're a small, mid-sized business or you're a nonprofit organization that wants to modernize. This is a cost-effective way of doing it. And I mentioned nonprofits because nonprofits do get significant discounts from Microsoft. So if you are a nonprofit listening to this training, reach out to us and let's have that discussion and see if something that a solution that Microsoft has can be provided to you at and when I say deep, deep, deep discount, I mean a deep, deep discount for nonprofits. Microsoft takes assisting nonprofit organizations seriously. They provide so much value through their products to nonprofits. I always like to mention it during these trainings that if you haven't taken advantage of it, reach out to us. We are Microsoft Silver Partner, and we can help guide you through that and get you qualified with Microsoft as a nonprofit, and then start using some of these solutions again, getting your organization modernized if it's not, but in a way that makes sense, budgetary standpoint. And again, the discounts are tremendous. Also want to give you a special offer for this webinar attendees. If you want to scan that QR code right there, let's schedule a call. Let's get you set up with business premium licenses. Okay. We can get you set up with up to 25 licenses to try the product out for 30 days. A free trial, no commitment. If it's not for you, then basically we'll just, licenses expire and no harm, no foul. But if you do decide to use it and you see some of the value in the business premium platform, you'll be pleasantly surprised and very happy that you made that decision to move forward into using this solution. And then if you engage us as your consulting firm, as your partner, we can help build out a lot of things for your organization from that business premium platform licensing that comes with all these different pieces that we've discussed during this training. So it's important to understand the business premium licenses are here to help your organization grow and scale. So we want to make sure that as part of this training that you understand that the business premium platform is a license, it's subscription with Microsoft, and you basically get all the pieces of the puzzle that I've discussed during this training, Entra, Teams, the applications, Intune, all those features. Email, obviously, it comes included in that. So you get a complete solution to run a business. And again, if you're a startup or a small entrepreneur starting up, I strongly would encourage you to start here. You can start with one license, and as you bring in people, you just get additional licenses. But it gives you the ability to start your business or your business venture on the right foot. Um, I see so many businesses start and they scramble and they start off on the wrong foot. And then at a certain point, they hit a roadblock because they now have to kind of shift and move into a different solution than what they started with. And that causes a lot of pain and consternation and uses up a lot of productivity time. Whereas if they just started with the right solution at the beginning, something like a Microsoft Business Premium license, they could scale from there and just add on and add on and add on as their business is growing, and allow the product to help be that partner in growth and scalability and security all in one single solution. So with that, everybody, I want to thank everybody for joining me today for this training. I really appreciate everybody's time. Feel free to scan that QR code to get your trial. I'm going to bounce back here really quick and go back to the previous slide. If you want to discuss about, basically, if you already have Business Premium, you want to discuss how we can help take that solution and build out something awesome for your organization, go ahead and scan this QR code or go to this website and get a call booked with me, and I can actually get on the call with you and discuss how we can help your organization move into that modern workspace and be able to provide you the value that the solutions bring. Well, thanks, everybody. I'll let everybody get back to their day. I certainly appreciate your time. And again, remember, with IT Pros Management, you can relax. IT is covered. We are here to help. We are a business solutions provider, first and foremost. And secondly, we become your business solutions partner moving forward. So please contact us. Let us know if I can help you. And again, thanks a lot. Have a great day.
So we're hearing this term modern workplace. What is a modern workplace?
Well, the technical definition of a modern workplace is any business organization that decides that they want to modernize to a digital landscape. Basically implementing cloud solutions, video, collaboration, those type of things. That's the technical definition. My definition is being able to work from anywhere, anytime, on any device in a secure fashion. That's the way we look at it when we try to define what is that modern workplace look like.
And how does a business or a nonprofit, because I understand you guys work closely with lots of nonprofits, how do those businesses transition? Is it smooth? Is that why they bring someone like you on board to help them do that?
Yeah, there is. I mean, we look back at the time COVID hit during the pandemic, businesses had to shift on a dime, and a lot of businesses had to implement this pattern of working out of necessity. We got really good at implementing this because we had to do it very quickly. Now that we're out of that pandemic stage and we're now running a business, businesses have decided, majority of them, that they want to work this way. They want to keep this type of solution in place. Well, they bring in people like us to be able to take all the pieces that come to the puzzle, cloud solutions, video, technology, applications, and put them all together in a way that it's meaningful for the business organization so that their staff can, again, work from anywhere, anytime, on any device. We call it My 365. That's kind of the term we've assigned to this solution, this service that we provide.
And in those solutions also includes Microsoft 365, correct? So what makes that a really great platform for businesses?
Well, it's really important to understand that Microsoft has invested billions and billions of dollars. It's actually surpassed Apple as the biggest company in the world a couple days ago, as a matter of fact. So now Microsoft brings all these solutions down to the level of a small, medium-sized business organization that now they're able to play at that level that the larger enterprise businesses work at in the past. They bring them down at a cost-effective point. They've got a solution for pretty much anything a business would need to bring them into that modern workspace. I can think of several applications: SharePoint, Teams, Office products, OneDrive, just a multitude of products that are out there in solutions, and these solutions can be put together to bring an organization into the modern workspace and make them modernized at a very cost-effective point.
That's one of the things I was going to ask you. If this is something that's tailored for, medium to large size companies, if it can be something who employs 2 to 3 people? Is it bespoke? Is it one size fits all? How do you utilize all these different tools?
The great thing about it is that the ability to bring it in, whether it's a 1-2 person organization, or we've implemented it into 200, 300, 400 count organization of employees. So it fits pretty much any organization. It allows a small business, a small entrepreneur or startup to start at the right level and scale up. And if you're a 200, 300 person organization, you can implement this in a very simple fashion by implementing the pieces that we put together for you, what we call My 365, put all those pieces together for you so that you're able now to have that modern work experience, cloud, solutions, video, and all that other stuff that goes along with it.
So if a business or nonprofit was looking to implement these solutions today, what would they need to do to go about that?
The first thing is, I would say, contact a company like us, not necessarily us, but a consulting company that can help put the package together for them. The second thing would be to look at the Microsoft suite of products. There's a product called Microsoft Business Premium. That package right there is the best value, I think, in my opinion, in technology today, because it gives you so much value with all the pieces that come together with that particular product from Microsoft, and allows you then to implement all those solutions into your organization.
It's really fascinating because, I think people thought of IT, even just 10 years ago as something that was a hassle or something that, wasn't necessarily important. Now it's an integral part of every business. Correct. And it's the structure from the roots, from the inside out. So fascinating stuff. Thank you so much for coming in. And you can download the Microsoft 365 Buyer's Guide, and for more info, visit the website right there on your screen.